I am coming to you on the Life with Shine podcast. I'm super excited to bring about this message because I feel like it's important for us to clarify and take another look at because let me see if I can clamp that there. Because we are obviously looking to grow. We are obviously looking to grow and evolve here. So I just wanted to introduce myself to anyone that's new to my work or to my channel. I am a mindset and business coach for beauty coaches. And I kind of want to point out how I've been doing hair since I was 10 years old. And so when I decided to retire for the first time from doing hair, this was in 2021. And I literally remember, you know, breaking away completely from the actual industry, meaning I did a complete career change and I stepped into the coaching industry. Now, it's a reason why I bring that up. And it's because I want you guys to understand that I have a different perspective, different experience, and different outlook from being completely submerged into the coaching industry full time, right? So, kind of just breaking away from the beauty industry and completely going all in the coaching. Okay. So, that's to show you my expertise in the coaching industry due to how much endowed I've been into it thus far, right? Whereas I see a lot of hairstylists who, you know, they may have retired or taken a break and done other things, but I still feel like what I'm noticing for those who are currently offering classes, mentorship of the sort, is that there hasn't been really any um, distinction between actually creating a full coaching business, right? So I've actually created a full coaching business. And when I originally created my coaching business, it wasn't derived around hairstylists. I just am now at a point because we know that life operates in cycles. And, the full circle moment for me now currently is that I'm utilizing the information from the coaching industry to bring back to the beauty industry, which is for the beauty coaches, to support you guys in enhancing your courses and your classes and taking it to another level, right? And so I kind of wanted to speak more in depth a little bit about that journey for me when I broke away, because most times when you're continuously in that industry and you haven't taken a break, then you can kind of fall into the same loops or the same patterns or the same habits because you're kind of replaying year after year after year over and over. Whereas for me, when I actually did decide to break away completely, I had to start over at zero. I had to start over in a whole new way. I had to dig deep for a new identity, right? These parts of myself that needed to express and to be integrated. And that's what I'm actually bringing back to the beauty coaches, to show you guys that yes, offering classes, offering mentorship is a great way to add more income besides having to trade your time in the essence of being behind the chair. Because we all know that being behind the chair, there's a limited amount of time, meaning you can only do a certain amount of clients per day, certain amount of clients per week, certain amount of clients per month. It just depends on individuals how much they can take on based off their clients' durations and services and things. So I knew that I wanted to get out of that rat race, so to speak. Like I didn't want to continue to do the physical labor because I can feel that it was taking, some toll on my body and, just the wear and tear of doing that for many, many years. You kind of reach a point where you're like, I'm ready for a change. I'm ready for something different. I'm ready for something more. And you can kind of feel that in your soul, in your being. So that was the call I answered. Like I knew that there was something more for me. And so when I went to the coaching industry, I saw the vision. I saw the big picture. I saw that there was this endless possibility to creating a living from your own knowledge, your own wisdom, your intellectual property, right? So you being able to create a business based off your own knowledge, right? And so I bring this up because I want hairstylists to understand the journey, because this is a process and this also takes a lot of mindset and inner work, because it is all mindset, right? Because life is mental. And I realized that as me supporting business coaches, right? Even just new, hairstylists, and introducing more hairstylists to the idea of actually incorporating teaching into their business model. I realized that, there's some resistance that you guys are sensing within yourselves, because you know that this is your next level, because you know this is what I need to be doing. Like there's this knowing, and I'm noticing where you're looking for the information, you're needing the answers, you're needing the support, but you're also needing to get past the mindset blocks that are keeping you playing small, playing out the same old uh, programs or the same old ways of thinking, right? And so my hopes is that this video or this podcast will support you in making a decision to continue to move forward. Okay. Now, I saw a post recently where a hairstylist or a beauty coach was speaking about um, commitment, right? And they were talking about how, you know, sometimes you feel like you're stopping and starting, stopping and starting, stopping and starting, right? And and they took it or seen it as a way of like starting over, but really in actuality, you're not really starting over. What's happening is you're you're really stopping yourself from moving forward, right? And so instead of moving forward, you're just deciding to go back like that. Like, so my point of bringing this up is to help you guys realize that you can move past those mindset blocks, those energetic blocks, with the proper tools, knowledge, and information. Now, as someone who is a certified coach in energy work, energy healing, um, and who's trauma informed, nervous system informed, who also understands energetics and business mindset, all of those things, I can provide you with that support. And so what I've discovered that is really not about your commitment per se. It's a little deeper than that. That's what I'm trying to get you to see. It's a little deeper than that. I believe you already committed. I believe that you just are not 100% convicted in your work. which is what is keeping you from continuously moving forward. And when you're not 100% convicted, to me, that just means that you still are a student, you're still learning, and that there are certain things you don't know that you're not able to be 100% comfortable in, right? You're not able to be 100% comfortable in, and and so that's what's getting in the way of you actually continuously move forward. Because when something, I would say, a sensation comes up in your body or in your mind or a thought or something, you may look at it as a roadblock or a stop, but it's really just an indication of what was already there and that's coming to the surface. And the way to move past that is to continuously move forward. So it's not necessarily about you not being committed, because if you're starting and stopping, starting and stopping, that means you have some level of commitment to the work. It's just you need to understand you're not being submitted, right? Because when you submit, there's a level of understanding that, hey, I don't know something. There's something else I need. And let me tell you how God works. How God designed it is that someone else will be the one that provides you with that information, i.e., a coach, a mentor. Some other person holds the keys to what you need to know. That is by God's design. So when you're not willing to get the support and the guidance and the help that you need, and submitting yourself to learn as a student, submitting to someone who already has that information, who could unlock that for you, that is really what the issue is. So when you realize, hey, there's someone that knows what I don't know, and I have to connect with them. You know how they say the teacher, the teacher appears when a student is ready? Yeah, that's how it works. When you're ready, there's going to be a teacher that comes to provide you what you need to know. The thing to look at is, are you willing to submit yourself to learn? Are you willing to submit yourself from a position of, hey, I don't have to figure this out on my own. I don't have to figure this out by myself. I can learn from someone. I can let someone lead, or I can let someone show me the way, right? And I'm speaking, why this is important, because I'm speaking to the fact that a lot of hairstylists have gotten so stuck in their routines, stuck in their ways. And it's almost like it's like developed some level of pride, right? See, you can't let pride keep you from getting the support and the help that you need, the information that you need to take you to the next level. Because I guarantee you, when you actually come into my mastermind, Deeper Than Beauty, you will get what I mean by the information that you need. Because the beauty about my mastermind is that, unlike you just buying a course and doing it self-paced and doing it and learning things on your own, and through that process, there's a lot that you don't know. There's a lot that you haven't gained experience in. So you just don't know by nature, by design, right? But there's someone who's already went through the experiences and that can spot and knows exactly what you need to know and exactly what you need to hear, that can help you solidify the information. So the beautiful thing about being in my mastermind is that you will get hands-on support. You will get me in there with you in the field, working with you in your business to support you and providing you what you need to know, right? So consider it like an extra pair of eyes and hands on your business, where you can see what needs to happen in order to go beyond what you know. This is how this works. And so the thing about it is, are you willing to invest in that information? Are you willing to invest in your next level? Are you willing to invest in yourself? Right? Because, the reality is it takes money to make money. It does. I'm sure you guys have heard that before, but it's very true. It takes money to make money. So being willing to invest in yourself is a very much important part of the process. So when you're being called to invest in yourself, that doesn't mean that you stop. It means that you actually move through whatever sensations comes up and continue to move forward into completion, right? Because the goal here is for you to focus on the goal, complete it, right? So life is continuously moving. Things are continuously moving forward. You have to be willing to continuously move forward no matter how uncomfortable it makes you feel. And I'll be the first one to tell you, like, even there's at every level, no matter how, whether where somebody is in their journey, there is still things that you have to overcome and work through every single day. Every single day. Right? So it's not that someone is better than you per se. What it is that those who are successful and doing the thing that you want to do, those who are successful in it have just built up enough courage, conviction, and bravery in themselves, right? They built up their self-trust enough to say, hey, no matter what comes up, I'm going to continuously move forward because I want to see this all the way through. They're committed to the big vision. They're committed to the big picture, right? And so when you're continuously moving forward, you now can see the fruits of that. You can see the results of that. But if you're going to stop when you're being, pushed up against some kind of blockage energetically or mentally, some kind of thought patterns that's already been there, the only way to break past it is to move through it, to feel it, to actually neutralize it, right? And the way I like to look at it is like alchemize it in that moment. So this is how you submit yourself to the process, because you're continuously, I guess the best way to put it is like dying to yourself. You're continuously showing yourself, hey, like I can move through this. Like that old version of me can fall away and I can step into the new, right? So there's just like this shedding that's happening, right? If you look at it in that manner, it makes it easy for you to continuously move forward, because it's not about whether you're committed or not. If you have a business, you already committed. It's just, are you submitted? Are you submitting to the things that is required of you to make your vision happen? And this is the revelation that we want to chew on, because this is what I'm seeing playing out, where, I'm messaging and speaking with, some potential clients, and they're like, hey, I really want to do this. And it's like, where's your will to actually make it happen? Because that's all on you, right? That's all on you. You have to believe in yourself enough to know, hey, I'm willing to do what it takes to get there. So that's what I wanted to share here briefly, guys. And let you guys think about that. Like, is it really about you being committed, or is it just that you're not submitted, right? And I think that it may be the latter. It may be the one where you're like, I need to really submit myself to receiving help, receiving, the people that God placed on my path that's here to support me and investing in myself and making sure that I'm actually moving forward no matter how I feel as far as the sensations, the thoughts, right? And choosing the higher thoughts, choosing the higher or the bigger picture, right? So going beyond what you are feeling to see the bigger picture and choosing that, right? Really achieving your goals. This is all mindset, guys. And so this is what I support my clients with consistently, as well as many other things inside of my mastermind. You guys are needing and wanting a space where you can grow and evolve and learn the things you don't know so that you can come 100%, 1000% confident in your work so you can show up more fully, more whole, more convicted, more solid in your business. Then I'm going to leave the link below for you guys to register. You have two options of working with me. You can schedule a one-on-one or you can register for my mastermind. I highly suggest you join my mastermind because that's 6 months of support each week. So imagine you being able to ask questions, get the support, get the guidance in real time for what you need to know. This is what makes my mastermind unique, is because unlike you just getting the course and doing it on your own, you're going to be able to execute information based off where you are, because that's where we start. We start exactly where you are, based off where you are. Then you're going to build upon that. I'm going to give you everything you need to know to help your vision come alive, to help your vision be a reality. And 6 months of this, every week we're going to meet. Imagine who you will become on the other side. So this is the perfect time to get in, guys. I look forward to supporting you all. If y'all have any questions, leave a comment below and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I look forward to bringing more insight and information to you guys. Until next time, peace.